Hello. Hi everybody. Welcome to the first episode of my series on advanced data structures with Golang. So in this video, I'm going to take you through data structure, and I'll be explaining the underlying structure the of the slices in Go. So what is a slice? A slice is basically a dynamic array. If you're coming from a programming language like C, you know what array is, or in Java or any other language, you know what an array is. But slides in Golang are a little bit more of like an advanced type of array. So they are basically dynamic, which means they don't have a static size. They can increase with increasing amount of data. And slices in Go are just basically a collection of pointers to an underlying array. So what that means is that a slice is just an array, but it contains pointers, right? There we go. So first off, I'm going to start. So to create an array, to create a slice in Go, we use the make keyword, and then we bring in the data type. So in this case, you want to make an integer slice, and then we bring in the initial length of our slice, 2. So let's say I'm going to create a slice of 2 of the length of 2, right? So S1 is basically a slice with 2 elements in it. So if I quickly check out this S1, if I go ahead and go around main.go, you can see we have 0 0 as our first element. So that's how we create a slice in Go. So now let's add elements to the slice. So to add elements to a slice in Go, we use the append built-in function. So the append built-in function to append elements into a slice. So we need to redefine the slice we have, and then we say that append, let's say we want to append 5, so we S1 10. So this append function will take the data structure we want to append to, and then the value we want to append. In this case, we have 10 here that we need to append. So now if I run this, you can see we have 10 added to the slide. Like I said, the slide is dynamic. You can see that initially the length was 2, but after we added the 10, the length increases to 3 now, right? Great. Now I'm going to talk about the length function. So how do we get the length of an array, of a slice? We use the length function. So if I go ahead and do fmt print ln, and then we say the length is 1, this function returns the length of a slice. There we go, 2, right? So there's another function called capacity. So what capacity does is basically returns the number of items a number of items that can go into a slice, right? So go around main.go. So you can see that the capacity of this is 2, right? So what this means is that it can take 2 elements, but once we try to add another element to a third element to it, what happens is that the slice grows. Like I mentioned earlier, slices are dynamic arrays. So when let's say you have an array of 2 elements and you want to add with it a third element to it, the slice grows dynamically. So, and the grow feature in Go is pretty simple. So what happens is when there are no more spaces left to add, double the current length of the list. So that's basically it. So this is how Go adds capacity to slices. So let's say we have for example, let's say we have slice of 1 here, and we added s1. So now if we go ahead and add 20, 30 here, go back and run this, you can see now the capacity is 4 instead of 2. So what happens is the current length of the slice gets doubled, right? So that's what happens. The current length of the slice get doubled. So that's why we get this spot. Thank you. Now let's talk about different slices. So we can also create a new slice, strings, a slice of strings. I'm gonna make this a length of 1. So the same functions apply to any data type. So we can append to s2 James, and then s2, and we can append to it again, and I'm gonna say Ben, right? So if I try to print and then s2, we get the other slice, yeah, James and Ben. So we can check the length and capacity of s2 again with the print and then s2 and then cup s2. So yeah, so the length is 3 and the capacity is 4. Like I said, the capacity is 4. The capacity is 4 because of these are 2. So to add an element to it, you double it, making it 4 right there. There we go. So you can have a slice of any single data type in Golang. That's basically how it works. So if you and in Golang, actually slices are used more than arrays. Golang developers hardly uses arrays these days. Most of us, we work with a lot of slices because of their dynamic nature and how you can able to expand on slices. So I hope this video was helpful. I tried my best to make this short and very detailed as possible. Like I said, this is the first video on data structures with Golang. I'll be doing quite a few number of these tutorials as we move on. So thank you very much for watching. Please do well to leave a like or leave a comment, and please subscribe to the channel, and hopefully see you again. Peace.